Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back into some more Anno 1800 and Chicago. All right, I have a huge thank you and shout out to Griff, one of the amazing people behind the Spice It Up mod, as well as one of the people working on the one of these days, maybe he'll release it whenever they get done with it. New Horizons mega DLC sized mod pack that's coming as well. Or mod overhaul, rather, I should say. He was so kind as to give me a bit of code that shortened the blocked space in front of the harbor, in front of like piers and docklands and everything else. As you can see, they stop way farther away. Normally, when you go to build one, it stretches way off over here and it's blocked because of these rocks. And that's completely insane and silly. So he was kind enough to rip out some code for me and threw together a small mod that lets me do this right here. So I can turn these guys sideways and create a really neat looking harbor area. My plan is, as I unlock more modules later, is to extend this on down and do another run of these piers and stuff and do one more little row of these docks and stuff like this right here. The inspiration kind of sort of thing for what I'm doing right here is this. As you can see, of course, now this right here eventually becomes Grant Park. All of this right here, you can't really see it very well in this image, but where this park right here is at, there's actually a breakwater that runs way farther out. All of that gets closed in eventually, and all of this becomes Grant Park that you see that is water right now. And this right here is just green space, basically. I don't really even know what it is. It's just green space where like the tracks and stuff are at. This was all oh, goodness gracious me. This was all reclaimed land right here. If you look at earlier images of Chicago, these train tracks are actually bridges that go out, and this was all water, and this is all water, and there was just train tracks going on large bridges out away from the main shoreline that then connected into piers and harbors, and they started reclaiming that land and filling it in and creating green spaces and parks and stuff out of it. And then eventually they went down even farther and extended the land way on out into here. Since I can't really do that obviously in the game and I want to do something a little different, I decided to do a bit with this right here and sort of mimic that in the game. And I think it's kind of coming along pretty nicely. Of course, we still have more to go with it. I have more modules that still need to be unlocked. I have built everything possible except for more piers at the moment. But yeah, I've done everything else. So again, just a huge thank you to Ben and Griff. I really appreciate that, man. You have no idea how much I appreciate all that you do for, both me and the community as a whole. You are an amazing person with all of your mods and stuff. So all right, so with my groveling out of the way to him, I am ready to move on to some other stuff here. I haven't done much of anything. I've kind of been shuffling a few things around, but we are ready to get back into some more city layout stuff today. And I'm thinking about coming over here to this side of the river and starting over here and kind of get this side of the river over here laid out. The only problem is I've lost my map I was going to use. So I'm going to have to find my map I was using for the road layouts so I can start getting some of this done. Ah, here we go. This is the map I think I want right here. I think it is. Don't you hate when you lose a map? Like, wait, where did my map go? Anyways, I think I found the map I'm looking for right here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just kind of go into a cut time lapse. Something we were discussing over on the Discord server. By the way, if you're not on the Discord server, please join us over there. We have there's like 12, we have 1,200 people on the Discord server now. So many people chatting all day long, talking about everything. We just have a great time over there. It's a great place to hang out, make some new friends over there, talk about Anno, talk about life, talk about your pets, whatever you want to do. Come over there and hang out. But anyways, we were talking on Discord, and I want to start trying to shorten these episodes down to about 15-20 minutes. And so with that, there's going to be a lot of cuts. You know, you guys probably don't want to see me have to do every single little detail of building. Some people do, some people don't. But I'm going to try to find a happy mix. And, you know, I may build for a bit, and then you may see a transition to Bill working on something else, trying to just highlight the really cool, interesting parts instead of, you know, let me just copy and paste my layout here and, you know, and make just another big grid, because literally that's what Chicago is a big old grid. So yeah, we're going to go into doing that and kind of do some cuts and some splices here and there as I extend the buildings and build some more stuff up. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoy the time lapse. Stick with me until after. We will talk about some of the things we did and about what's coming up next. So I will see you after the time lapse. Oh, by the way, some commentary during the time lapse. Just completely forgot to mention that. At some parts of the, if I find something I need to talk about that'd be interesting during the time lapse, I will have commentary over top of it to discuss a few things, you know, anything interesting that comes up. Otherwise, enjoy a bit of music from the soundtrack for Anno 1800, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, welcome back in. All right, so a lot of maps, and I kept looking at a lot of maps and everything. And this side of the town right here is really it's just kind of boring. It's just a big grid. It's just yes, Chicago is usually mostly just a big old grid, anyways. But this side of town is seriously a big old grid and everything. I'm probably gonna break it up a little bit so it's not so, this everywhere and like. There is a park, but it's actually in like farther over this way. So I decided to move it in to kind of break up this area right here just a touch. And I used some of our lovely diagonal roads. This church right here that is on the Michigan Avenue is actually way off over this way. It's about 9 blocks over. So I don't have 9 blocks over. So I moved it into here again, not a not a one-to-one recreation of Chicago, but trying to make it look interesting at least. So put one of our lovely new cathedrals from JJE 1000 right here, and made an interesting looking little plaza area with a couple of little diagonal pieces just to change it up some. But yeah, I'm probably going to go through here, later on as we expand and change a few things up on this, maybe add in some other stuff. I am thinking ahead to like department stores and stuff like that and shopping arcades, where they're going to go. So they are going to go into some of these areas and change up some of the layout of housing. The road layout typically will not change. I moved this bank right here around several times. I was going to put it here, but it's wider. It's 1 tile wider than three homes next to each other, so I had to shift it down a little bit. It's so it's 12 by 10, so I had to move it around just a little bit and add in another road right there, which was fine. I'm okay with that, so I don't mind doing that. And I'm using my temperate grove everywhere right now, just to get something in there that I can look at and kind of get an idea of how the city's going to look as I keep expanding. So yeah, got our bank in there. Money is doing really, really well now. We've got up here to actually, you know what? What I've been doing is I've been using these buses to name some of the roads so I remember where I'm at. Like this right here is Kinsey. This is Michigan. So this is the corner of Michigan and Kinsey. This right here is the corner of Michigan and Washington. This is Clark and Washington. So yeah, I've been using the names of the roads and stuff to with the bus depots, so I can figure out. So here's Dearborn and Kinsey right here. So yeah, I've been using these right here. I'm not sure what this road is yet. Haven't gotten that far ahead to figure out what that road is. We have a little problem going on here, but yeah, we keep getting a few small, aggravating. Ooh. Oh, the Conan Spirit of Liberty. I'm going to save real quick because I think this might be. Oh, no. Okay, this is something different. I thought maybe this was another part of No Gods, No Masters. I wasn't sure, but it was not. So we're good. All right. So anyways, but yeah. Lots of little things like that going on over here in Chicago. We're going to, I've left a lot of space right here that I did not develop because those parts of the town are going to be for our industry in the next episode, where I'm going to come in and we're going to expand some of our industrial areas, and start working all of that in. Oh, something's under attack. Oh, you're fine. Just get out of there. I've got a fleet on the way. But yeah, next episode, we are going to do a lot of expansion on our industries, get a lot of that set up because, of course, I've been doing all this expansion with all this population, but I have not been going through and expanding our productions. So our productions are definitely going to be suffering just a little bit here. Go ahead and get some more engineers up in here. Because, of course, this island is going to be basically all... Well, you know what? I say it's going to be all like engineers and investors and artisans, but I think I'm going to have a lot of workers, especially when we get up here to where a lot of the industrial area of the city really was up around here. Oh, and someone mentioned the Chicago stockyards. The Chicago stockyards, I'm going to have to push them in. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah. This is it. Let me keep an eye on our guys here. All right, you go pick that up. Then get back down here. Anyways, the Chicago stockyards, someone brought that up, and I think that would be really, really cool. If you don't know what the Chicago stockyards are, then either you can look it up or just wait. Within the next couple of episodes, I'll work on that. The Chicago stockyards are actually would be over here in the water, so I'm going to push those in, and we're going to do the stockyards probably right here. Probably not next episode, but possibly the next episode I may start laying out for the stockyards. So thank you for that suggestion for the stockyards. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I'm really, really interested in making that look, how putting that together, because I think it's going to look really, really cool. So that's some really cool ideas we got there. All right, with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave me a like and a comment down below. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take care.